basically encourages each and every Muslim to be industrious and as independent as possible, and to be among those who are able to sustain themselves, which naturally we know is not possible for everyone. There are those who are weak, there are those who have got sicknesses, there are those who don't find any work in places, in regions, and then there are those who are in countries where there is no work probably, or at least in that place where they are. There are so many reasons, and of course that is why you see we have the concept of zakah, one of the pillars of Islam, and then the importance of charity, sadaqat, extras which you give fi sabilillah. Those are besides the point. Let us focus on what we have here for the night. Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam, he said that the Prophet Dawood, David, he used to eat min amali yadihi, what he used to do by his own hands, meaning his own innings. He tried to earn money by whatever work he did, and then from that he will spend it on himself and his family. Al-Miqdam ibn Ma'di, Al-Miqdam ibn Ma'di radiyallahu ta'ala, Ma'di Karib, I mean. He said that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, anyone who eats, there is no one who eats better than from what he has earned by his own effort. And Nabiullah Dawood alayhi salatu wasalam, he used to eat from what he would earn by himself. As I said in the beginning, it is not possible for everyone to earn, and I gave examples of that. But the focus here is on those who are able to, and they have the opportunities, and there are vacancies, and he has all the qualities to do that, and he decides he does not want to work. The case of this hadith applies on such. Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam, he said, Yadul ulya khayrun min al yadi sufla. The upper hand is better than the lower hand, meaning the one who gives is better than the one who receives. This is in general. Then there are those who can specifically be taken out of it for any valid reason. Again, coming back, yes, we are talking about those who are able to work and they have all the opportunities to work. They are given work, they should go and work for many reasons. In this case, especially if they have got, he has got someone dependent on him and he decides not to. Rasulullah ﷺ has taught us that we as believers, we are industrious, we are productive ummah in everything. Not everyone can be productive in everything, but we can be productive in whatever you are good in. And this is very important for the life to carry on. And many times I mentioned, imagine if all of us were multimillionaires, filthy rich. Do you think that anyone will go and study for 7 years medical to become a doctor? Nobody would. Why should I? But medical doctors, you know how difficult their work is, how strict the hospitals are on them. So I say, why should I work hard? Why should I study? I've got too much of money. My generations of children to children to children, enough I have. I won't. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to study. Or if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us like al-manna wa salwa from the Jannah, right? There's Qawm Musa. So all the food is coming from the Jannah. And Allah has given you a house, for example, where you live, nothing to pay, nothing. What about when somebody is going to become sick? What are we going to do? What about if earthquake comes and then we need this kind of help from people to restructure a city, a village, a street? What are we going to do? Nobody will want to work. Which means that there is a balance in the creation of Allah. أَلَا يَعْلَمُ مَنْ خَلَقَ وَهُوَ اللَّطِيفُ الْخَبِيرُ. including the animals. Yesterday we were discussing something about Fiji. You know, that are there snakes in Fiji? So I told the brothers we're going there, no, not hardly ever any snakes. Then I had to call Mr. Noitol, Brother Imran here, who is from Levuka, right? Tavyuni, I mean, sorry. So he came and he said, there are plenty of snakes. Oops. I knew I'm calling the right person. So he said, there are plenty of snakes in Fiji. Okay, that's the news for me. Well, how come? Then he said, not in Victi level and Vanua level, hardly ever. It's not so much there. But in Tavyuni there is lots of snakes. He said when he used to grow up there, they will be in the trees and they will either run away or just like that, treating it as a lizard. But walking on the jungle, you find a lot of them there. He said, now I can't. Why? Because I have seen too many documentaries. So I'm afraid of it now. Why are they there? Because there were no mongoose introduced there. Mongoose is like a big rat, animal. And that was introduced in Fiji so that all the snakes can be killed by them. And that place is reserved by the government now. You can't introduce mongoose there, so lots of snakes wherever. Even the snakes they have right, mashallah. So the thing is that look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala there is that snake, it has its own benefits. And that mongoose, we have no benefit, but at least it helps you to take care of those snakes. What I wanted to say from this is that yes, Allah creates things, everything, something good, something bad, and each one is basically helping and supporting the other somehow. And we as mankind, alhamdulillah, we have got all the different categories, different skills, different age, different status, everyone is helping each other to move ahead. And that's the way it should be. Barakallahu feekum wa jazakumullah khairan.